Hey YouTube, Maddie's Day 12, Team JMT, coming to you guys with a second video tonight. That's right, a double dose of Maddie's Daddy 12. You don't get that very often out of me because, well, I'm lazy. So, the ban list hits. Let's talk about this ban list. And I got a sucker, and I'm going to eat my sucker, so I'm not throwing it away because I like suckers. So, the ban list comes out. It's hit. It's completely different. Well, not completely, but it's different than the OCG, which I was expecting, which is kind of why I didn't want to make the video before talking about the alleged ban list or talking about the OCG ban list, because you never know what's going to happen with Konami. It's obvious. It's been like that for several years. You just never know what you're going to get out of them. So, anyway, we got the new list, and I want to talk about it, and I'm going to talk about it kind of quick because me and the wife want to watch Big Bang Theory. So, let's get this thing done. First and foremost, I want to talk about the second line on this page that everybody seems to be overlooking, and I don't understand why. You start off line 1, Forbidden and Limit List. Line 2, effective from September 1st to December 31st, 2013. We already know that the OCG is going to go to a rotating 3-month list. Does this mean that we're on the same path? This is a 4-month span that we're going to have this list. But are we on the same path to having a rotating list every 3 months? I'm okay with that because I've already got money invested in these cards. I already have all of these cards. But for somebody that's either trying to get into the game or trying to get back into the game, this doesn't really help them out very much. You're gonna spend 3 months investing into a deck for it to change completely in another 3 months. I don't know. Anyway, let's start talking about these cards. Burner, Lightning. Where's the next one? Rakton, or Pebbles, and Stream. All banned. All the baby dragons banned. I said it in that first video. Nobody really cared about the deck until the babies were confirmed. So, yeah, they needed to go. It is what it is. Bye-bye, babies. They are what fueled the Super Rejuve. Oh, by the way, Super Rejuve. Banned! It's what fueled the Super Rejuve. It's what allowed you to make all these really big, stupid plays and refuel your hand. So, the babies are gone. I'm okay with that. No big deal. Elemental Hero Stratos? Really? You had to ban Stratos? I don't know. It is what it is. So Stratos to 0. But why are you gonna ban Stratos and then give us a third E-call? Spoiler alert. E-emergency call goes to 3. I don't know. I mean, it's the same thing except it's on legs. So I don't know. Anyway, next on the list, Shockmaster banned. This is the start of the Degenerate cards. Shockmaster is a Degenerate card. Shockmaster does nothing healthy for this game. Nothing at all. So Shockmaster being banned doesn't surprise me. So number 16 Shockmaster, the first number monster. I didn't even realize that. The first number monster to go on the ban list. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Anyway, Shockmaster gone. I completely agree. Completely agree. Card Destruction, banned. Gateway of the Six, banned. Heavy Storm, banned. Monster Reborn and Pot of Avarice. Those are 2 cards that I've been talking about a lot in my last several ban list discussions. I feel like those cards have needed to be banned for a long time, and they finally got it right. Those cards are gone. So there you go, banned. All that stuff. What does that do? Power cards are gone. Card Destruction, a degenerative card. A card that really does nothing healthy for the game is gone. Good riddance. Now, I'm not hating on Card Destruction. I mean, it's fine for what it is. I don't like the card. I don't know. I mean, and there's a couple guys in my locals that agrees. One in particular, Ryan, you better comment on this video. I'm calling you out. I don't like the card. I don't think that card is healthy at all. Next, and it's kind of ironic that these 2 cards are next to each other on the list, Spellbook of Judgment and Super Rejuvenation. They basically do the exact same thing for their respective decks. by letting them make all of the plays that they want to make. Sorry guys, I'm a bit under the weather right now. I guess you can probably tell by the sound of my voice and my coughing and sneezing and such. But they basically do the exact same thing for their respective decks. Let them make all of their plays, let them make all of their big pushes, and then just completely refill their hands. I feel like they both needed to be hit. I don't know that they both needed to get banned. I feel like you probably could have taken both of those cards to 1 and everything had been just fine. Especially with banning the babies. Banning the babies and then banning Super Rejuve kind of feels redundant to me. But, I mean, I talk in circles, so I guess Konami can do the same if they want. Ultimate Offering to 0. That's fine. I'm okay with that. A lot of stupid plays to be made off of Ultimate Offering because of gadgets and everything. So yeah, it's fine. Solemn Judgment banned. Now, see, I like this. I like this not because of how overpowered Solemn Judgment is, but because there are so many people that will misplay Solemn Judgment and will cost themselves the game. So, I'm not as much happy that they banned Solemn Judgment for the fact that it was an overpowered card, which it is. I'm happier that they banned Solemn Judgment because I'm tired of seeing people play the card wrong. I'm tired of seeing people kill themselves because they think that they have to Solemn Judgment this. They have to use this card right now. No, you don't. First off, you don't have to use that card. In these situations that you put yourself in, and then 2, hell, you can't even use it anyway now. So what does it matter? I won't even worry about explaining it. We'll leave it for the time when they're bringing the card back. Okay, so now let's talk about what cards have gone to 1. Atlantean Dragoons goes to 1. That's what I expected to happen to the water deck. Was Dragoons going to 1. What did surprise, that doesn't surprise me at all. What did surprise me was Mermail Abystus going to 1 in the OCG. That surprised me. Dragoons going to 1, not a big deal. I expected that. But Dragoons going to 1 and Deep Sea Diva going to 1, that's a surprise. That catches me off guard a little bit. I was not expecting that to happen. Diva to 2, maybe? Okay, it is what it is. It's basically a tour guide for the water deck, except it's a tuner also. So, yeah, I mean, it goes to 1. I'm okay. I guess I'm okay with that. Kind of didn't see it happening, but it did. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit goes to 1. Spirit to 1 here and Rooster to 1 in the OCG. And then we get to keep 3, respectively. We get to keep 3 Rooster over here, and they get to keep 3 Spirit over there. That's fine. I mean, Spirit's kind of the catalyst of the 3-access deck. It's kind of what gets that whole thing going and rolling. And I mean, so it is what it is. It goes to 1. Sure, why not? Let's do something to try to keep Fire Fist down. I don't think you've done it with this list, because I think you've just taken the 3-access away, and now we're going to play 4-access. So I don't know. I kind of like the 4s better anyway. Hate on me. What's next? Gen X Ally Birdman to 1. Gen X Ally Birdman to 1 is going to 1 for the reason I said in the other video, which I kind of regret making. I don't know. It was a good video, but I kind of hate making those kind of videos because, because of this right here. It's a completely different list. Anyway, we're going to be getting Harpy Dancer soon. It's obvious now with them taking Birdman to 1 that we're going to be getting Dancer soon, and Harpy Dancer and multiple Birdman just lead to a lot of OTKs and a lot of stupidness. Next, Rescue Rabbit to 1. Which is fine. I mean, the only thing that I'm playing Rescue Rabbit in right now is Evil Swarm, and you really only need 1 to begin with because you're only playing the 3 Heliotrope, so okay, follow me. Just made me an extra slot in my Evil Swarm deck. Thank you. Thunder King Ryo. Really? Really, guys? Thunder King Ryo to 1? Why are you going to take it to 1? It's one of the only cards that really helps to keep the game balanced. Give it to me at 3. I want Thunder King back. I got secret rares to play, and I can't. I want to play 3 of them. You won't let me. Meanie Konami. Alright, next. Evil Gishki Mind Angus. Now, I won't lie to you guys. I don't actually even know what that card does. Hate on me. Go for it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what that card does. I know it's part of the Evil Gishki OTK stuff. I guess that's why it's important. But, yeah. Sorry. DeLorean. Tiger King of the Ice Barrier to 1. Which, I could see issues with that card. I could see it becoming a problem. But I'm only running 1 in my Mermills to begin with, so okay, take it to 1. That's fine. But I mean, I could see that card being a problem. Next, Constellar Potomi M7 going to 1. Now, let me talk about this card for a bit. The issue that I have with this card is that you can overlay it over top of any Constellar and make it basically for free. Now, why is it that card is busted and needs to go to 1 when Gaia Charger does the exact same thing and we get to keep him at 3? And he has piercing. And he can go over any of them. Any 5s, any 6s. And he gets to keep him at 3. And he has piercing. In a format where we're going to have 3 scapegoats, he has piercing. M7 can bounce, which is legit. But he's got that bouncing ability, so that's cool. I mean, he's got that. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know that M7 is really that big of a problem that he needs to go to 1 if Gaia Charger doesn't need to go to 1. I don't know. Next one, Gold Sarcophagus to 1. I mean, if you're going to take the babies and ban all of them, and you're going to ban Super Rejuve, does Golden Sarcophagus need to go to 1? I don't really think so. But it is. So, you know, it is what it is. The next 2 cards that I want to talk about, Patrick Hoban made his ban list predictions, and he was right on the nose with this stuff, and everybody hated on him, and I understood where he was coming from, and I should have backed him up on it, and I didn't. And I wish I would have. I wish I would have posted a video backing him up on his choices. Dimensional Fissure to 1 and Macrocosmos to 1. The reasoning behind this, and I completely agree with him on it, and like I said, I really wish I would have backed him up on this, and I'm not just loving on him because he was the national champion or anything. I legitimately agree with him when I talk about this. Dimensional Fissure to 1 and Macrocosmos to 1, because I get to make all of my plays, and then I get to play a spell or trap card that keeps you from being able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not fair. It's not. It doesn't fit the game. It doesn't fit the game right for me to be able to make any play that I want to make, kind of like what it used to happen with Royal Oppression. I would make my Glad Beast plays, make all kinds of stupid pluses and everything, and then you would go to tag and I'd Oppression, and you'd be like, well, piss. It's the same thing with these cards. I agree with Patrick Hoban, and I wish I would have made that video. Anyway, Royal Tribute to 1. I completely agree. It's a degenerative card. It's unfair in the way that it works. However, if it's as unfair as what we feel like it is, why isn't Deck Devastation Virus on this list also? Okay, next, Bottomless Trap Hole. Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Torrential Tribute, all of my back row protection. You're taking it all to 1? Don't hate on me. Hate on Konami. That's not fair at all. Macrocosmos, the one I already talked about. Soul Drain. Soul Drain to 1. Was Soul Drain really that big of a problem in the meta that it needed to go to 1? Was anybody even side decking this card? I don't know. I don't remember this card getting much play at all. Is there something happening that I don't know about? I don't know. Okay, let's move on. This is what's going to 2. Mizuki, Plague Spreader Zombie. Now, you guys out there, you look me in the face right now, look me in the eye, and tell me that Konami is not doing this to make money. Look me in the eye and tell me that they're not bringing both of those cards back to promote the little zombie vampire archetype thing that's coming out so they can make more money. Just go ahead. Try to look me in the face and tell me that they're not doing that for a reason. Thank you. I'm just saying, guys, money drives this list. It does every year. It does every 6 months, apparently every 4 months or 3 months now. Bottom line, dollar bills. Just saying. Next, TG Striker. Should have never been at 1 to begin with. Should have never been at 1 to begin with. However, think about this. Striker with 3 Scapegoat now? Give me a Beast, give me a Barkion, give me whatever. I don't know. Stupid plays. Spoiler alert, Scapegoat goes to 3. Fire Formation Tinky. It's Rhoda, but for Constellars and Fire Fist and Bajins and for Wind Up Rabbit and for all kinds of stuff. 2, fine. I agree. Let's go for it. Roll on. Dimensional Prison to 2. Really? Do I gotta talk about Torrential Tribute and Bottomless Trap Hole again? Why are you taking my back row hate to 2? Why are you taking my back row hate to 1? I mean, all this stuff. I need that stuff. I play stun. I play control. I play slow. I mean, why you gotta do that to me, Konami? I give you money. That's what you want with the Plague Spreader, right? I give you money. Why you gotta do this to me? Okay, to 3. Malicious to 3. Agent Earth to 3. Tsukiyomi to 3. Hero Lives to 3. Black Whirlwind to 3. Emergency E-Call, or E-Emergency Call. Heretic Scylla Convection, Heretic Rhoda. Pot of Duality to 3. Scapegoat to 3. All of that stuff comes back to 3. Now, the first thing that I'm going to try out, this list comes active. I want to say this is the first thing I'm going to try out. I don't know. I'm going to throw it out there though. Call me on it because I'm not going to. I'm going to forget. Destiny Hero Synchro, some sort of Diamond Dew Turbo or Teledad or something. I don't know. I'm abusing Malicious. 3D draw, 3 Malicious, 3 Diamond Dudes. Hell, I built half the deck right there, and it's draw power. Crazy draw power. 3 Pot of Duality, Allure Darkness. I hit any of those off of Diamond Dude, and I'm golden, man. You pair that with the Scapegoat that I'm going to get to use with E-Telly and grab Psychic Commander with a Scapegoat gives me a Beast, a Barkion, a Natura Landoise, gives me access to all that stuff. Pair that with Malicious. I'll grab Karibons and make 8s all day long, and then I'll de-draw and draw 2 cards and dump a Malicious and do it all over again. Fine. Let me. Sounds good to me. Teledad all over again. Let's go for it, guys. Cheers. What else? So that's the end of the list. That's the end of the list. That's what's going on. No Trish. No, Trish isn't coming back. I wasted a bunch of money at Gen Con. Sorry, Lotus. You know, it happens, I guess. You fall into rumors. But Trish is not coming back, which I'm okay with. It's cool. Whatever. But yeah, Karakuris are going to be stupid. Glads. No Heavy Storm. What are you? No Solemn Judgment. What are you going to do to stop me? What are you going to do to slow that down? I'm going to set a bunch of back row, a bunch of control, and you're just going to have to peck at me. And while you're pecking at me, I'm tagging and bringing out Darius and bringing out Herc and bringing out Viserys and plussing off of you. Right on. Let's do this. I feel like this is a stun player's dream, guys. This list just feeds into exactly what we want to do. Bajins are going to be good. Fire Fists are going to be good. Fire Fist could quite possibly be tier 1 again. I feel like we can put together a control build of Atlantean, or not Atlanteans, but Mermills. Maybe not quite mono, but I mean, I feel like it could be there. I don't know, guys. This is just off the top of my head. I mean, I'm literally looking at this. This is like the third time that I've had a chance to look at this list. Not really had a chance to really gather a lot of thoughts. I'm just throwing it at you guys. So there you go. I hope you appreciate it, because I know that I do. Subscribe, comment down below, show us how much you love us.